Are you looking for a really easy way to keep your toilets clean at home? All you have to do is make up your own all-natural toilet bomb at home. No, you won't be blowing up your toilet, but you will be blowing up the chore of cleaning it up. All you have to do is take your bath bomb and throw it into the toilet and let it do all the hard work for you of scrubbing that throne clean. All you need to get started is 1 1/3 cup of baking soda, a 1/2 cup of citric acid, and some all-natural essential oils. I use lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Whenever you're playing with citric acid, it's a good idea to cover your mouth and nose so that you're not breathing in any of the chemicals. Then all you do is you mix your baking soda into a bowl, your citric acid, which kind of looks like sugar, and you start to mix up your powders. You're going to want to spend a good amount of time mixing up this powder into a fine mix, and just work out any of those clumps you see in there. Now I like to pre-mix my essential oils so that it's easier to add into my powders. What you're going to want to do is add about 30 drops of each of the lemon oils, the peppermint oil, and the lavender oil. Here's lavender oil, and my personal favorite, peppermint oil. Now when you have all 120 drops of oil together, it's not going to be very much. And we're going to mix it in with our powder. You're going to want to start adding it to your mixture here as slow as possible so that you can delay the fizzing action that's going to occur. And so it's a good idea just to do a few drops at a time. If it fizzes up a little bit, that's okay. Just slow your roll and keep going. Remember to keep your mouth and nose covered. I'm going to risk it for this video so that I can still talk to the camera here. You'll notice that the powder starts smoothing out as you keep adding your oil, and it becomes increasingly more difficult to stir. That's good, that's where you need it to be. Now once you've mixed up your mixture pretty thoroughly, you're going to want to add it into a nice soap or ice mold so that you can have smaller pieces to use in the future. If you look online, you can find all kinds of fun molds. For example, I found some Star Wars molds, like this R2-D2 or this Darth Vader. But I'd like to have 2 different sizes for my toilet. The first is a smaller size for monthly maintenance, and so for that I'm going to use the TIE Fighter, and for problem times I'm going to use the Millennium Falcon, which is much bigger. So all you have to do is take your mold and your powder, grab some by the spoon, and just start, spoon or fork, and then just start placing it into your mold. After you get your mix into your mold, you're going to want to let it sit around for about 6 hours before you use your first one. Once your toilet bomb is ready, all you have to do is throw it into that toilet bowl and let it do all the hard work for you. For all your other dried toilet bombs, you can store them in a dry jar until you're ready to use them in the future. So be sure to make your own all-natural toilet bombs today and start blowing up those germs inside your throne. I'm Jason Winningham, and this has been your Green Tip of the Week.